Hey guys, welcome back to my beauty stash, or welcome if it is your first time here. Hello, my name is Steff. I would love to have you become part of our makeup family. So be sure to click on that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy watching. Today, I am super excited because I'm finally sitting down to do eyeshadow looks. I feel like I haven't done a lot of eyeshadow looks lately, and that's just because we're in foundation season right now, and you guys know I love trying out foundations, but exciting news. I was sent an eyeshadow palette in PR, and as you guessed by the title, it's this one from Nomad Cosmetics. I was so blown away when they reached out to me and wanted to send me their new eyeshadow palette. This is the Whistler Snow Lodge eyeshadow palette. And when I opened it up, oh, it has blue and green in it, my favorite colors. Let me just show you the outside packaging on it first. If you are unfamiliar with Whistler, Whistler is a town in British Columbia, Canada. I was thinking, I don't know why, I was thinking Whistler was in Utah. And then when they were sneak peeking the palette, at first I thought, oh, that's gonna be Aspen, which is in Colorado. Then I was like, no, Aspen is too common, too typical. So lo and behold, when I opened up the palette and started reading up about it, it is Whistler, which is in Canada. I know a lot of you out there, you all are watching me from Canada. Hello to all of my Canadian friends. This palette is for you. So let's open this beauty up, and here are the 15 beautiful shades that we are getting. I think that these shades are a winter wonderland. I mean, just look at those blues. Like, I am immediately drawn to the center of this palette. We get a really nice mixture of matte and shimmer shades in here. Let's count them together. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different matte shades and 7 different shimmer shades. I will say that I really enjoy working with the Nomad Cosmetics formula, and I am so happy that they sent this to me. Thank you so much to Felicia and Auntie. They are the owners of Nomad Cosmetics for thinking about me. It's an honor to have this palette in my collection, and I cannot wait to create 4 looks for you guys. Now, I've already swatched this palette, and I made a little indent in here because I slipped, and when I slipped I put my hand down and my fingernail, yeah, took off some of this really pretty green shade, but everything else is intact and I'm okay. You do get a full-size mirror, and this palette retails for $39. You guys are watching this hopefully on a Monday evening, and this palette will go live on the Nomad Cosmetics website on Tuesday, January the 26th. And I will have all the details in the description box of today's video, so be sure to check that out, along for all of the makeup that I'm going to be wearing both on and off camera. I am so excited for this one, guys. I'll be inserting swatches before I begin the 4-look tutorial portion of today's video. If you guys want to see this new Nomad Cosmetics Whistler Snow Lodge palette in action, keep on watching. Alright guys, I've already primed my eyelids with the Natasha Denona eyeshadow primer, so let's dive into the Whistler palette. I am so excited for this. Oh, I love it so much. And I really want to do, I kind of just feel like doing like a monochromatic like blue look, just because I am so drawn to these 6 shadows right here. I have to do something like that. We'll play with color or some different color on the lower lash line for this first look, but I really want to focus on these 3 shades for the first look, and possibly this maybe for an inner corner or brow bone highlight. Let's get started. I'm going to be applying this to the crease. The shade is called Snow Bunny. How appropriate. And I'm taking Snow Bunny on a Refer 16. Yeah, Refer 16. How many of you all have been to Whistler, or is there anybody from Whistler? I know Whistler is a ski town. It is a winter wonderland, so to speak, for those of you who enjoy snow sports, I guess you could say, winter sports. I have never been skiing. I don't know that I would want to go. I think I'd be afraid to break my leg. But I guess one of these days I should go skiing, probably sooner than later, right? Okay, I love this shade. Perfect, like little blue-gray shade transition. I've always had a good experience with Nomad Cosmetics palettes. This is the very first time I get sent a Nomad Cosmetics palette in PR, and I'm so excited. I've always bought them myself, and I love the brand. I love them even more so because they are from Texas and I am from South Texas. They are from North Texas. They're in Dallas. So I always love supporting Texas-based brands. This looks great. No issues. Very easy to blend out. It is also buildable. Now we're going to go into, oh my goodness, it's called Nomad. Look at this one right here. We're going to do that on the outer portion and into the crease. And I'm taking this shade on a 13. Oh, I thought this was a 13. Ref for 14. Right now in South Texas, when I'm filming this video, it is so cold. We had, well, what we call a winter storm. And so there was like rain, and I think there was sleet. I don't know if there was flurries. It all happened like overnight and early this morning. But it's just been so cold, and my power was going off and on earlier today. I'm glad it's on now so I can film. But yeah, it's just a miserable, dreary day. I'm actually wearing my dad's old sweatshirt. So if you're wondering why I'm a little cash today, it's just because it's so cold and my house is so drafty that even with the heat on, you still feel a chill. Okay, how beautiful does that look? I love the shade. It's a little more like a brighter blue. I thought it was gonna be more of a navy, but I'm not mad about that at all. This is a good blue. This is a blue that I love. Now I'm going back in with a little bit of Snow Bunny just to blend the edge up here. Okay, so we got a good blend there. Now I'm gonna go straight down to the shimmer shade. This one is called Ski Bum. And I'm taking that on a damp Morphe M124. Now I feel like this shade might have a little bit of like a pink shift to it. Yeah, you can kind of see that there, like a periwinkle. Love that. So pretty. And look, no fallout. No fallout. Thank goodness, because I'm also on my last day of reviewing the new Tarte Gemstone Powder Foundation. So you guys will see that video go up before you see this one. Now let's see. Let's go down. I'm going to do a different color for the lower lash line. I want to do green, but I'm gonna contain myself. I'm not gonna do green. I'm gonna save the green for another look. I'm gonna go in with this matte brown shade. I think it might have like a little bit of green in it as well, but I love the combination of blue and brown together. I've said that several times on my channel. So this is a matte brown, and this one is called Gone Skiing. And I'm taking that on a BK Beauty 207. I do have mascara. Well, obviously you can tell I have mascara on. That's just from earlier in the day. So I'll just be applying more. The mascara I'm wearing is the L'Oreal Noir Balm mascara. I've been loving that mascara. That is a nice matte brown. That is a pigmented matte brown. And I know that shade is going to be buildable. Let's see. I'm going to add a little bit more right here. On this little BH Cosmetics brush, I'm going to go in with Snow Bunny, which was that first blue shade. And I'm just going to add it right below. Now I'm going to pick up a little bit of Nomad. Just focus it right out here. This was that darker blue. Now for the inner corner, I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. This one is called Powder Specialist. I did spray the brush. This is just a little BH Cosmetics pencil brush. This also has a bit of a shift to it, so I thought it would tie in well with Ski Bum, which is that shimmer I have on the lid. I'm gonna add a little bit of that right up here. Okay guys, I'm gonna add some eyeliner and some more mascara, and I'll be right back to show you look number 1. All right guys, so here's the completed look number 1. I added some of this amazing Shop Miss A AOA Studio Artista. This is a pen style eyeliner in the shade blue. That's what I have on the top lash line. And this kind of took on like a little bit of a purple effect because of this really pretty shimmer shade. What was that shimmer shade called? Ski Bum. This Ski Bum shade is beautiful. The mascara, this is the mascara I was telling you I have on. Now I have 2 coats on this eye and only 1 coat on this eye, so you can clearly see a difference. This is a really good mascara. I highly recommend checking it out. It doesn't flake, smear, smudge, crumble, anything like that. This is a really nice one from L'Oreal. And for the lower waterline, I went in with this one from NYX. I don't know if you can still find this one. This is one of their Vivid Brights Epic Wear eyeliners. This one is in the shade Love. I want to say this was released in one of their Pride collections. So if I can still find it, I will have it linked. But this is the look. I love it. I love blue, and I love this inner corner and this shimmer shade that is on the lid. No issues with these shadows, with how they applied and built up and blended out. Everything so far is off to a really great start. Let's jump over to the left eye and start creating look number 2. Okay, so for look number 2, I'm gonna do the green. I'm gonna do the green because I love green, and I think I'm gonna focus on these 6 shades right here. This gold looks so, so pretty, but also this brown, this like brown shimmer shade. What do I want to do? Maybe the green on the lower lash line, because I kind of want this brown to stand out. Let's try that. I can always do another green look. But I think what I'm going to do is, oh, then we have a matte black. Okay, that's good, that's good. I'm going to do this shade right here that I just used on the lower lash line. I'm going to apply this all over the lid. We're going to do like a brown smoky eye with a pop of green. So I'm going to be primarily focusing on this shade and this shade for the top lid. This one again is called Gone Skiing, and this shimmer shade over here is called So A Mousse D. So I'll be taking a BK Beauty 203, and I'm just gonna start packing this on. Now there is a little bit of kick up in the pan, but that doesn't bother me. The main thing is I haven't gotten fallout. This is such a pretty brown shade. I might even go in with the black like on the outer corner. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it like that. Now I'm gonna get a Rephr 14 and just start blending out the edges and just blending the crease a little bit better. And actually, no, this is a Rephr 13. All right, so I think that's a good shape there. Now with this same brush, I'm gonna pick up that matte black, which is called Ski Out. I'm gonna focus it right out here and kind of into the crease as well. That's a good matte black because it's showing up well on top of that deep brown. Now you don't have to do this step. I just, I'm trying as many shades as I can in this palette. That's a good black. Guys, if you don't have an eyeliner, you have a matte black and a matte brown in this palette that you can very easily use to line upper and lower lash lines. Okay, I'm gonna clean off that brush, and I'm picking up a little bit more of Gone Skiing, which is the brown, to lightly blend up here. Very light pressure. Perfect, perfect. Exactly how I wanted it to look. Now I'm gonna pick up this shade right here and I'm gonna apply that all over the lid. And I'm taking that on a damp Refer 21. Oh, I think that's so pretty. So pretty. I'm almost tempted to add a little bit of the gold. I'm gonna pick some of this up with my finger. The shade is called Berry Cool. I'm just gonna apply some right here. Perfect touch. That's gonna also be my inner corner highlight, I think. Actually, no, I don't think I'm gonna do that for the inner corner. Now I'm gonna go in with this matte green right here, and I always pronounce this wrong. Is it a Perez ski? I know I've heard the pronunciation of that word before, but I just don't think I'm pronouncing it right. And I'm taking it on a BK Beauty 204. Ooh, this is a beautiful shade. And you'll see that I'm dragging it down some. Now on this little pencil brush, I'm gonna go in with the deeper matte green, and this one is called Buckin' Great. And I'm gonna keep that really close to the lash line. Now I'm cleaning off that brush and I'm gonna go into the green shimmer. That one's called Whistler. And I did spray the brush. I love it so much. I love both of these looks. Okay guys, I am going to do some more mascara, some eyeliner, and I'll be right back to show you the completed look number 2. All right guys, so here's the completed look number 2. I love it. I love it. I think I'm going to love all of the looks, but I love this one especially because of the green. I added some Wet n Wild Breakup Proof liquid eyeliner in black to the top lash line. Another coat of the mascara. For the lower waterline, I went in with this one from ColourPop. You guys have seen me use this so often, and I always say it's sold out, but I think it's in stock at Ulta, and I want to say the shade has already come off, but I think this one is in the shade Aglow. It was from the Lush Life collection that was released last summer. So if it's in stock, it'll be linked, but that's what I have going on the lower waterline. Right up here to the brow bone, I added this shade right here, which is called Ski In. And so I just put a little bit up there, and this is the completed look. Both of these looks, I love them. I love them. Blue, green, brown. It's just beautiful. So I've already used 12 out of the 15 shades that are in this new Nomad Whistler palette. Now I'm going to be coming back probably tomorrow, which it's going to be a few seconds for you guys, but I'm going to create 2 more looks. So I'll be taking a bit of a break, but for you guys, here's look number 3. Alright guys, so let's dive into creating look number 3. I kind of want to use these shades over here, maybe even incorporate the brown, or maybe do an all green look because I haven't done an all green look. I'm going to work with this shade. This shade is called For Fox's Sake, and I'm going to be building that in the crease. I'm taking that on a BK Beauty A502. This is a really pretty shade. It's building up and it's blending out really well. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is with the same brush, I'm going to pick up a little bit of the dark brown. The dark brown is called Gone Skiing. I'm just going to use that out here. I think I want to do a combination of maybe the red and blue shimmer on the lid. Okay, so let's see. Let's do that. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try these 2 shades on the lid. Maybe this, let's see. Let me see. I'm going to start with the blue. And I'm taking that on a damp Morphe M124, and I'm going to place the blue like lower on the lid. I see Millie from Bad to the Brow. She does her like multi and duochromes like this. Like she'll do one shade down here and then she'll place the other shade on top of it. So that's kind of what I want to do with these 2 shades. Guys, I would have totally have included this palette in my recent top 10 blue palettes in my stash video, but the palette hadn't been revealed at that time, so I couldn't, but believe me, it would have made it in there. So now I'm gonna clean off that brush and I'm gonna go in with the shade right here. That shade is called Up to Snow Good. I love all the shade names, they're very cute. Spraying the brush. Now I'm gonna place that up here. I can even do something in the middle there. I'm gonna go back in with the blue. Now I'm gonna go back in with For Fox's Sake, which is the red matte, the rust matte. Okay, now for the center, I'm gonna go in with this shade just with my finger. Just gonna apply it right here. Something different. I think I'll probably end up using that as the inner corner highlight as well. Now for the lower lash line, I think I'm gonna do these two shades right here. So I'm gonna start first with this one and then deepen it up with this one. And I'm using a BK207 to start. The shade is called Snow Bunny. Now I'm picking up Nomad on this really small pencil brush. I'm gonna go back in with Snow Bunny. Now for the inner corner, I'm gonna go back in with the shade I applied in the center. It's called Skeetin'. And I am spraying the brush, the same little pencil brush. Got a patriotic look going on here. Red, white, and blue. All right, guys, I might add a little bit to the brow bone, the same shade, I'll see, but let me go ahead and do some liner and mascara, and I'll be right back to show you the completed look number 3. All right, guys, so here's the completed look number 3. I added some Wet n Wild Breakup Proof liquid liner to the top lash line, the L'Oreal Noir Balm mascara, and to the lower waterline, I went in with this gel liner from Ulta. This is in the shade Starry Night. And that's it. I didn't do anything on the brow bone like as a highlight, but I love the combination that I did here of the blue with the red and then a little bit of the gold in the center. I think that looks really cool, something different. All right, guys, we have one more look to create, so let's jump over to the left eye and start working on look number 4. All right, guys, so I've officially used all the shades. So I want to do something with the greens. I'm going to be working in this row right here. And then for the lower lash line, we'll see. We'll see what I want to do on the lower lash line, or maybe I'll just make it an all green look. But I'm going to start building this in the crease. And then this is, of course, going to be what I'm going to use to deepen up the outer corner. And I'm using a BK A502 to start blending. Now I'm picking up Bucking Great with the same brush. This is the darker matte green. This green is so pretty. This is like, these two shades are like the perfect green combination. I think I'm gonna add, with the same brush, I'm gonna add a little bit of the blue of Nomad. I'm gonna bring that in right here. Nomad is the one I have on the lower lash line, the darker shade. Yeah, I like that. Very cool. Okay, now I'm going to do, let's see, I think I'm gonna do, I guess I'll just do the green all over the lid. And then I'm gonna incorporate maybe this shade on the lower lash line. We'll see, but I'm gonna go in with this one. This one is called Whistler. I'm gonna go in and add a little bit of Nomad, the matte blue. And now Bucking Great, the matte green. Now I'm taking this lighter green, the first shade, just going over everything. Ooh, that is so pretty. I love it. Okay, now for the lower lash line, let me do the green. I'm gonna go back in with a Bucking Great. And I'm using a BK207. I'm gonna stop right there. Now I'm gonna go back in with that light green, the matte. Apply that here. Now I'm gonna take a little bit of this shade right here, Ski Bum, and I'm gonna put that on the inner corner. Ooh, I like that so much. Let me add mascara, eyeliner, and I'll be right back to show you this fourth and final look. All right, guys, so here's the fourth and final look. What do you guys think? I love it. Same Wet n Wild eyeliner, same L'Oreal mascara, and for the lower waterline, I went in with this one from Wet n Wild. It is a trio of eyeliners. It was in the Little Twin Stars collection. It's still available on the Ulta website. This is the blue shade that came in that one. So let me go ahead and wrap up today's video, share with you my final thoughts on the Nomad Whistler Snow Lodge palette. Alright guys, so now that I've created 4 looks with this new Nomad Cosmetics eyeshadow palette, I have to say guys, immediately I was drawn to the color story. I mean, this is a color story that I can wear all day, every day. I love it. You guys know I love blue and green, and I'm immediately drawn to this section of the palette. As per Nomad, you know, quality and past experiences with the brand, I think they keep getting better and better. They're matte shades. I love them. I love that you can sheer them out or you can build them up. The shimmer shades are fantastic. I always spray my shimmer shades. It doesn't matter, you know, what kind of shimmer shades they are. I always spray them. And these shimmer shades are beautiful. I just love how coordinated this palette is. It's a very cohesive palette. It's a true winter wonderland. I mean, these are the colors that you would see going out, you know, skiing and in Aspen or Whistler, as this palette is representing. So I like it. There's definitely a lot of earthy nature themes in this palette, and I think it perfectly describes Whistler. I loved, I mean, the green, this row right here, but these blues are beautiful. And I love how some of the shades, they have a bit of a shift to them. I didn't experience any fallout with the matte or the shimmer shades, guys. There's a little bit of kick up in the pan, but not too much. Like, this is really a solid performing palette, just like that Haunted Europe palette, man. That was the last like big palette release from Nomad Cosmetics. That was a fantastic palette, like all around. But this just screams to me more. I think this could be my new favorite Nomad Cosmetics palette. I love everything about it. I love that we get a mirror. I like that it's in this cardboard packaging that's not too heavy. So Nomad Cosmetics, you definitely have another hit on your hands with this Whistler Snow Lodge palette. Guys, when you're seeing this video, the palette is going to launch in a few hours. It launches at midnight EST on Tuesday, January the 25th. So that is a few hours from now. If you're Central Time, it'll be 11 p.m. on Monday. They did say it was going to be on or around 12 a.m. EST on January 25th. So definitely be on the lookout for it. They did give me a discount code to share with you guys. It is Steff10. I know I didn't mention it in the beginning, but I had it running on the bottom. But use code Steff10. It is not an affiliate code. I don't make any money. I don't make any money off the link. I don't make any money off the code. It is simply for you all to save 10% off of this palette that retails for $39. Please let me know your thoughts. What did you think of all the looks? Which one was your favorite? And once again, I want to say thank you to Felicia and Auntie, the owners of Nomad Cosmetics, for sending this palette my way. It means so much to me, and I am very happy to welcome it into my stash. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night, wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink that water. Cheers. And I will see you all very soon. Bye.